Hello guys, Hatred Elemental back once again with Draco Sodazer.
Where am I?
We're here. And well, we've got the 42nd level.
Prime Pasta!
Wily Coaster. Oh, is this gonna be a roller coaster? Of course it's gonna be a roller coaster. 28.8, 33, 28, 21, 35, 27. Okay, 2 Noble Nickels.
And 1 energy element.
Hey, this is from... I recognize this song from Sonic Mania, but I think it was from another game before it.
Yeah! But it's an 8-bit.
This is definitely from a Sonic game, though.
It is.
Ow! Alright, where's the coaster part? Are you a generator type enemy now? Ah! Gimme, I want it. Okay, there is not a secret there. That would have been the perfect place to hide one.
It would have been too suspicious.
Ah. Nothing. And of course I fall down here, and I have to do that all over again. That's an easy jump, come on. Okay. Ow. If everyone could stop hitting me, please, that would be great.
Secret find!
See? It's always the clouds, man. I don't even know what to say. That wasn't my fault, but...
Patience is a virtue?
You sack of crap. Ow.
Well, it's playable.
Yes, it is playable. And I got myself a good old life. Alright. There we go. Made it this far. Made it farther.
Sapagarn.
Thank you.
Question.
Yeah.
Where's the coaster part?
I don't think it's coming, man.
I paid good money for this ticket, and I'm going to use it!
That's actually pretty good. And freaking hilarious. Right, I got crushed. That's why there were no invincibility frames. Oh, come on now. We will use this ticket. Gimme.
Decent choice for music, though. I like it.
Yeah. I hate those things. Thread the needle. Seriously, how is it possible for you to just... And I noticed this in Crash too. For you to always land right in between the platforms that...
Bravo.
You understand what I'm talking about, right? Alright. Let's do this again and actually do it right.
That's not the right way.
I don't think we have a shield weapon. Or anything that would...
Jewel satellite.
Jewel satellite! We shall use that! No one will ever know! Alright. What the hell? I was able to get there perfectly fine before. Really? It was that simple.
It usually is. Honestly, why not just rush Coil like normal folks?
Because the Sakugarn exists.
Oh.
They want us to use it.
This is a fun challenge. I forgot there was I forgot there were Nobel Nickels here.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I'm afraid I simply don't understand, and that is death. I just had to test my theory.
There was a checkpoint literally right after where we kept dying!
Isn't that how it always is? Oh.
Okay. Huh?
Where the hell do I go? Where do I go?
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Oh
Oh my god, all my systems are failing.
This is not good. Wait, do we just keep going up?
We do.
And we don't do that!
Nope. Get squished, mate.
Let me smash.
No, Ron. Go find Becky.
Memes.
Memes.
We're going for a ride.
This is the Wily Coaster!
Finally, we get the freaking coaster.
Are you kidding me? Come on!
Air. Tank everything. Especially the tanks.
No! No!
Yes! This is getting very busy. Very fast.
Catch you later, suckers!
Okay, yay!
Yeah! Sure takes its sweet time getting to the coaster itself, LMAO.
Laughing my ass off.
I know. That's not really a bad thing, though. I really like parts of this level. The section with Gravitrons is very well designed and has a good difficulty curve. And I like how you used Picket Men throughout the level, having them serve as extra obstacles you can't kill immediately. The part with the coaster itself isn't too shabby either. It has a nice difficulty curve and has some pretty good enemy placement using a lot of enemies used in the previous sections. Overall, the level is just fun and well designed. I have two small issues though. One, that one noble nickel down the pit is complete bullshit, and two, the Sparkman platform leading up to the coaster can very easily catch you off guard and slam you into the ceiling because you didn't know you had to jump off.
Yep. The level started off really nicely, as kind of a tribute to old Wily stages, but those flying yellow enemies were spammed a bit too much. However, once I actually got inside the castle, I found myself stuck in a loop with seemingly no way out. I played this level twice, for about 30 minutes each time. I swear, I tried every possible route. I even went backwards to make sure I didn't miss anything, but nothing seemed to work. Either this level is unbeatable, or it's not nearly clear enough where the player should go. Edit. One of the other judges told me where to go. Seriously? Make it more clear that you need to keep riding the Sparkman platform. Add an up arrow or something.
Crying face.
The coaster part was fun, but it was a bit too short and didn't add much to the rest of the level.
Can't say I'm the biggest fan of this one, sorry. I like how this level progresses from one area to the next, ultimately ending in a coaster ride, but aside from that, I don't think I can sing many praises. I found myself having a lot of trouble with dealing with this level's enemies, as they were often positioned in such a way that a simple misstep can easily knock the player down into the nearest pit. Another thing I found questionable is how the main path moves past the secret area for one of the nickels. I thought at that point that the level would just go in circles and had no exit, and it took me a while to think of riding the platform further upwards. The aforementioned secret area, too, is an area I had a bit of trouble with. I'm sure it would have been super rewarding if only Sakugarn didn't tend to get hit while jumping on enemies while the player holds a direction. But this is something I can't blame the level for. It's just a circumstance which made the area feel more like a chore to me.
Definitely an enjoyable level. Despite this, it suffers from mediocre enemy placement and an overabundance of them. The usage of the Sakugarn was implemented in an interesting manner, and the stage layout was interesting. Not much of this level stands out, but nonetheless, it's well done and I appreciate it.
I went into this thinking, this is either going to be insanely cool, or just a bunch of Gutsman platforms. Well, I was right. There wasn't a whole lot of coaster there. Not a whole lot was done to make the gimmicks used all that interesting. There were a couple of neat moments, such as using the Sparkman platform as a lift, as well as both Noble Nickels, but that was about it. The level's namesake was barely a thing, just enemies and the like, a single platforming moment. It's a bit disappointing that one or two of the bonuses have lackluster rewards, rather than using the primary collectible of this contest. Enemy selection wasn't bad, and certainly consistent with the theming of Wily stages, most were used well. I'm not sure how well this was tested. There were a couple of moments where things simply didn't work properly. The aforementioned Sakugarn block is very tricky to actually activate Sakugarn nearby because it's just so high up Sakugarn despawns, fixed post-judging. And there is a random jump towards the start that is either inexplicably a pixel-perfect jump or impossible without weapons, I'm not sure which. Not bad, but very generic. I was really hoping for the namesake to be more interesting.
Yeah, I was expecting more coaster, I can admit. Oh, jeez.
Hey.
Electman, no! I power this whole facility. That's why I'm running around to charge up static electricity.
Good to know.
That level down there is the home of my entire extended family.
Oh, good God.
Oh, no.
Alright, what was this?
42nd.
42nd?
41st. The Martian Geek. Changeable Caverns.
29.0. 35, 17, 32, 27, 34. Okay, let's go. An 8-bit range of Armored Armadillo.
I like that!
Oh joy! The Brightman platforms! As if they weren't as... I just... hate the Brightman platforms with a burning passion.
I like the stage theme, though.
Ta-da! Is there a bug or something, Draco?
There's a bug.
Oh, yes. The Eternal War... Come on! Gimme. I wasn't sure if I could stand... Maybe I just went about it wrong? But I'm pretty sure I can stand on those things. Seriously, I hate the Brightman platforms. Oh geez, how do I do this? There we go, what? Hitboxes! They are always against me. Always. The hitboxes are out to kill you. They're gonna take over the world!
Okay, I think you've had enough. Nope.
Let's try this again. Do I just need to go back to my original strategy of waiting? Let's wait then.
That would be wise. The music's nice, though.
Yeah, you've already said that before. Alright. Oh joy, all of the annoying platforms. All of the annoying platforms!
Okay, I get it, I know the drill!
Ha ha ha. It took me a while to remember that those blocks were from Concrete Man's stage.
Okay. Oh, fun! Oh, fun.
Yes, all of the annoying platforms. Don't need bolts, we've got a lot of them. Yes, I saw you coming.
No.
What stage are these from?
I don't know.
I think they might be from one of the Game Boy games.
That makes sense. Oh god. Hey! I don't appreciate any of that.
I just know there's gonna be a trap.
One of these days there is. Oh, yay! The ones that actually fall! Is that it?
That's it!
Okay. That one part. Those Gutsman lifts could have been a little better.
Why did this have to end so quickly? I really liked where it was going! For a level that had a large majority of the special platforms in it, it does a very good job at keeping focus and feeling coherent. It introduces each of the platform types safely and uses most in more dangerous setups later on. The difficulty curve is just very well done in general. The enemy challenges are pretty great too. I really like how the Drillons and Moliers were combined, but it felt like it ended just as it was starting to ramp up the difficulty. I really wish there was more because I love what is actually here. It just feels like it got cut off before it could be truly amazing.
Pretty forgettable level. It was mostly just rooms with enemies and then moving platforms over pits and that was it. The room with the 3 Crashman lifts is a bit glitchy. One of them randomly pushed me off for some reason.
This level is a lot of fun to play, but often misses out on aspects such as safety nets and ramping up the difficulty, with later sections sometimes being easier than early sections and the enemy setups not offering a lot of variety. A lot of the level's assets are taken for granted, and while others are formally introduced, the others are often what will lead to the player's death. The Guts Lift section in particular is rather tricky for where it is placed in the level, and I died a lot on it when I wasn't exploiting the lack of spike collision in that room to bypass it and explore the other parts of the level. The open platforming segments are a nice but rompy challenge, and definitely the highlight of the stage.
I feel like it could have been done better. The level just doesn't look nice. Some parts of the stage suffered from either bad enemy placement or having to deal with desynchronized moving obstacles, and overall it just feels generic. Nothing creative or interesting, really. At least it was mostly enjoyable.
Fun little stage, if too much on the safe side. This stage works, but on the Goldilocks scale of level design, it sits just below the just right in gimmick implementation. You don't go far enough with the gimmicks to be truly memorable, with not much identity of its own other than every platform gimmick. That being said, there is actual thought behind your use and placement of said platforms, and nowhere does it feel half-assed. It's just I feel a few more screens with repeated gimmicks and a slightly higher difficulty for the climax of your stage would have served you better. You also put in areas where Noble Nickels would have acted much better than, bolts. This is just a poor design choice, as no one will attempt the additional challenges you propose, because there is simply no point to it. The stakes aren't high enough. Lately, I kind of feel the Gutsman platform segment I kind of feel the Gutsman platform segment was pointless. The player is left waiting for the platforms to sync up together. It's minor, but it would have been better to see other platforms return with a different setup, rather than the "Hi, Gutsman platforms exist" cameo. Noteworthy things about this stage. Perfect theme and selection of enemies for a cabin setting, good music choice, and gimmicks are introduced very well. Props to the Shadowman platform segment. I didn't even notice how clever your introduction of them was the first time through. It took a second playthrough for me to get it, but it's subtle but well done.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Are we missing something?
Sure, let's just fall.
That's kind of the point here.
Yes. There we go, I made it.
40th. Zealdak.
Joe
Man.
29.2. 30, 33, 32, 24, 27.
Get ready to meet Sniper Joe's extended family!
Yay!
5 Noble Nickels, 1 energy element.
I'm expecting a lot of Joes. Start with the Metar! Although I guess, when you think about it, Picket Men, I don't know, they fall under the same... My controller is glitching. Yes. The movement buttons weren't working. This is all very bad!
I keep telling you, if you get a set of fresh batteries, it'll help.
Yes, I know. But good hard smack to the controller always works well.
Whoa! Hi.
Okay, Noble Nickel this way.
We really should start trading some of these in.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. When should we do that? Oh, great.
Grenade Joes, okay. Count bombs.
I sort of consider Picket Men a member of the Joe family. So I guess because they're also part of the Metar family. Are Metars part of the Joe family?
Well, they hide behind shields and they attack you.
Yeah. So yes, Metars, you are officially part of the Joe family.
I didn't say that.
Okay, good point.
They're similar, but... Huh?
Do we go down?
You need to turn around. Talking to the Sniper Joe that you just shot in the back.
I know. Yes, we do go down. How many Noble Nickels are in this stage again?
5.
Oh, yes. Joy.
It doesn't seem too bad, though.
Oh no, this is actually a pretty fun stage.
Whoa. Upgraded Dr. Wily symbol. I like that.
Improved boss shutter.
What? Oh boy.
I just got shot in the head! Am I the only one who considers Pigmentmen to be a member of the Joe family, by the way? Maybe down? Nope! Alright. I think there might have only been 2 Noble Nickels. Come on, go away.
I don't know.
Ow.
Boss born again. Boss theme from Mega Man 9. Infinite.
One of my personal favorites, actually. However, I won't deny the fact that the one from Mega Man 10 is better.
Oh, yeah. E-Tank! Sorry, did I steal your thunder there?
What?
I knew this wasn't it! Oh. That shield attacker is there to introduce the gimmick.
That's clever. Yes, this is the Noble Nickel path. You are right, there are 5.
I know it may seem surprising, but I can count.
I'm just gonna leave you in the dust. Goodbye. I met your extended family, Mr. Joe. They're very nice. That's what I plan to say to him. Okay, so that's nothing. Ow! Okay, which way? None of them. We just go up. Really? Really? That's a bit unfair, wouldn't you say? He can go.
He can.
Why not? Yes! Or is that the real way? The right way? No, I doubt it. Aww. Alright. Nah, I'm not good at those jumps. Alright. What happened? What happened? Alright. No. Right here. There. Noble Nickel. Do I have to go back? Yes, I do. Okay. There. I got that. I'm happy.
There is a lot of spikes.
But no water?
It's another one. Oh, hi, Eddie.
It's Joe Man!
Oh, good God, what are you doing now?
Why hasn't Dr. Wily created a Joe Man yet?
Because nanomachines.
Nanomachines.
Yep. Oh God, you have an annoying AI. I meant to slide, but I... Wait, is that...
It's not over? What? You may end the level now by picking up the energy element. Alternatively, you may go right for Joe Man's Revenge rewards, including a Noble Nickel. This fight is completely optional. If you lose, you will teleport back here, and you can try again as many times as you want. However, if you have already defeated him, you have no other choice than leaving, but make sure you did not miss anything.
I'm going for it. I want that nickel!
Of course!
What do you think this guy's weakness is?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
No, I don't like this!
Are you suddenly Mighty Number 1? maybe... Nope. Nope.
He does not like Slash Claw! Well, we found a weakness.
That we did.
New costume available!
I got a costume!
Okay.
Base?
That's a little weird.
That's... I don't even know. Get me out of here!
Bye-bye.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, that's all of them.
Everything. This is really bizarre. The level is well designed. It has a proper difficulty curve. It introduces its elements properly. It's professional. It feels like Mega Man. But it's just so boring. The level is just so dull and bland. All enemies in the level are variations of Mets, Sniper Joes, and shield attackers. Nothing else. The three most generic enemies you could possibly pick. There's mines, I guess, but those have been done before. See Mega Man Unlimited.
Yep.
And there's time bombs, but those have been in like every fan game ever. There are a few clever setups. I like the bajillion Time Bomb 2 plus 2 Coptermet rooms, but the rest of the level is just an extremely basic difficulty curve. There's really nothing interesting. Oh, you have to do a really annoying jump between 2 time bombs under spikes to get a noble nickel, but that's about it. The boss is pretty dull too. It's just the attacks of the level's enemies, except in a boss. The bonus boss is even dumber because it's basically the original boss except with 3 health bars and like 1 new attack that isn't hard to dodge.
It had 2 new attacks.
It doesn't help that the bonus boss hits like a truck and will kill you quickly if you mess up at all. Like, the level feels like it was churned out of a factory or something. It's really dull and bland and doesn't have any charm or anything really creative going for it, but there is proper design. It feels like it was made by a machine. Wow.
This level felt like something straight out of Mega Man 10, with awesome graphics. The mini-boss is a fun kill room full of different types of Sniper Joes. However, there are some unfair enemy placements, mostly with the shield attackers. There are a few right after screen transitions that are very hard to avoid. Spikes low ceilings above you so you can't jump over. Pit in front of you so you can't slide under. Coming towards you so you can't kill them without Flash Stopper. Unless you know they're there beforehand. Joe Man himself was an alright battle, but his attacks do a lot of damage. Joe Man R was just Joe Man with multiple health bars and a few more attacks, which was disappointing. I would have liked to see a boss with Sniper Joe's forms, mech, copter, etc.
Honestly, what keeps me from really liking this level is the fact it's not designed around being beatable with Slash Claw only. The fact it's not designed around being beatable with Slash Claw only. That would have been such a cool detail, come on. In all fairness though, this level does a pretty good job at following the formula it's designed by. It properly introduces all of its assets in a safe manner and ramps up its difficulty until you get to the boss, and even beyond that. My one problem is, the boss is a good analogy for the level. The first encounter being the first half, and the second being the second half. It's the same thing, but with an element or 2 extra, and a much higher risk of failure. I really liked the first half of this level, but after that I got slightly bored, as the mines didn't add much to the level structure. And the upwards climb was the part that stood out most about the second half, though I wasn't a big fan of that part. The level ended up feeling repetitive, felt like areas I've already been through, and the same applies for the boss rematch. The nickel locations in this level are pretty silly. There are some hazards in the stage that I feel were placed unfairly, and most of them, not all of them, are within nickel nooks.
Nooks, that's pretty
nice.
fun.
The 4th nickel in particular contains a spike jump that is very easy to fail, and due to how the level places its checkpoints, it takes quite a while to get back to it. Overall, I wish the level added another element in its second half, preferably one that's not scattered across the floor in abundance near the end.
I think this is one of the few levels that legitimately frustrated me. It's filled with Sniper Joes and other shielded enemies that require extreme patience and timing in order to defeat without taking damage. Often, you can't do it, so you end up with all your health lost after a short while. It doesn't help that there is a lack of checkpoints here. I guess using the Slash Claw helps, but most enemies will attack you from far away. What bothers me the most is how insanely difficult the extra boss is. He's practically unbeatable if you don't use E-Tanks. This really could have been a good level, but the awful level ruins it.
Awful design.
The awful level design ruins it.
You started well. Nice tile set, if generic. The few new custom assets are good, if generic. Decent selection of gimmicks, even if they are also a little generic. And pleasant enough music, which is also pretty generic now that I think about it. Overall solid, pretty well built stage. Some of the rooms were great. Your use of count platforms combined with flying nets was pretty clever. The reflection blocks were in really good locations. We had what was a great cap to your stage. Your Robot Master. Aside from what is possibly a hitbox that is too large, his attacks had conveyance throughout the stage. His pattern was fair, good variety to the fight, and overall he was enough of a challenge to be fun. Your fourth noble, Nickel, was probably a bit too hard for its own good. The count bombs needed to be about 16 pixels lower than they are currently, honestly. All this sounds positive so far, right? Just a few nitpicks and the like. Where'd you drop the ball then? Taking everything into account, that would be your second Robot Master. Oh dear. You kinda went overboard. This thing left a rather bitter taste in my mouth. 3 health bars on a boss that is almost completely invincible about 75% of the time? Okay, that alone is stupid, but it's a 3-phase boss fight, so okay, maybe 3 health bars are fine, provided each phase is different enough. Surely the fact that you can't hit it most of the time is taken into account, but no. Your first phase is literally a copy of the first Robot Master. Why are you making us redo the exact thing we did just 10 seconds ago? The later forms have attacks where he's just completely invincible for eons, and the only really good way to beat him before the heat death of the universe is to use the weakness. Everything here is bumped up into frustration levels and hits areas of tedium that I did not know was possible for a Mega Man boss whose name doesn't end in the word devil. Also, you probably should have put a sign after that boss, because I was left scratching my head for which direction I should head in for that nickel, because I feared I'd lose my progress by choosing wrong. If you as a player is reading this review before beating the stage, go right, not up.
Yeah. Okay. Oh!
Hi, Sheepman. This place reminds me of home. Could use some more electric-powered octopodes, though.
Okay. So, yeah, with that out of the way, this is Hatred Elemental and Draco Sodazer signing out. We hope that you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time.
That was weird.
Yeah. Very weird. Also, that background reminds me of Daggerman.
Yep.
Is that what they were going for? Except it's smoother. A lot smoother.
Yeah.
Oh well. Goodbye.